Say Hey, good evening, good evening. I am back for a bit for the extra late night set. What is going on? What is going on, people? This is your man, Real Deal, Steven Steele, coming to you live on a late Saturday night. Feeling all right. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen. About 2:15 a.m. in my neck of the woods. It's going to be about quarter after midnight if you're out on the West Coast, and if you're East Coast or in Florida, you are truly a Doge After Dark legend. Starting it off at quarter after 3 a.m. I'd like to welcome you folks to the chat. Let's see who we got up in here right now. We've got Lee Lomez, we got MD Hewitt, we got Johnny Bullets, we got RW, we got Tracy McDonald, we got Beef Supreme, we've got Jerry Stash, we got A Simple Tomato, we got Hump DZ, of course, VSL Ghosty, Cuban Trucker, and a Knight, Lord Dadbod, okay. Lord Dadbod, good to see you. Panay, Delos, thank you for the super chat of $5. Says sponsor for the info track. Thanks for kicking things off with that nice super chat there. Delos, really appreciate it. A money pit collection. People keep just pouring in here right now. Seahawks, 1969. Jay Ferret, Trenton Scott, the Chill Articular, Celeste, welcome Celeste, and on it goes. Great to see you guys. We are cruising, we are holding pretty strong at 53 cents. And just one moment, guys. I'll be back with you in 60 seconds. All right, guys, I'm back. Just checking in here. Who else we got in here? Money Pick Collection, welcome. Larry Ramirez, welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, I think I got more mods in here on the extra late set than I did on the earlier set. Good to see you guys. So I don't know how many of you saw the Saturday Night Live special, but I actually finally got to review it. I didn't get to see it while I was on live before, but in my interim of the shows, I got to review it, and I thought it was pretty well done. I think a lot of people didn't. Not a lot of people. I think some people maybe didn't get Elon's delivery and his humor style. I personally liked it. I thought he did a really good job overall, and I thought it was really cool how in his opening monologue he came out as as somebody with Asperger's, right? And just stating that right out of the gate, I thought that was a really bold move, saying he was the first person with Asperger's to ever host Saturday Night Live. I thought that was a very bold move, a very cool move, and an unexpected one. And him just acknowledging his sometimes awkward, monotone delivery over things and making light of it, I think was really smart, and I think was pretty endearing. Hey, what's up, Iris Dojma? What's up, Austin? Aloha to you, my friend. What's up, Tim? What is up, Panay? What is up, Mr. Nottingham? Welcome. Yeah, I thought Elon was really funny. I personally always liked Elon's awkward delivery. And I just thought it was really endearing. Welcome, Beastogram. Celeste says I missed SNL show and the Steven Steele show. Yes. Yeah, we definitely got to see another side of Elon. And, just to, I thought it was really good too. Don't forget to hit the like button, you guys. It really does help. It gets us in front of more eyes. And if you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you and invite you to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And also, if you feel compelled to super chat and at any time throughout the show, I would. That's very appreciated. Thank you. What do we see tonight? What I saw once I got to review it, I thought this was miraculous. I think we haven't even begun to see the results of what happened tonight, what transpired tonight. It wasn't until just a couple months ago that SNL tackled NFTs. Remember that? They tackled NFTs. And before that, NFTs were a thing, but they really became a thing after that SNL episode. It just kind of did something to permeate the national psyche with it, right? And I think we're going to see something similar with Dogecoin. And it's not something you see super obviously right away, but it's something that you see reverberate thereafter. So I think as far as the consciousness of Dogecoin kind of permeating in more people, and the more people are just kind of curious about it and get hip to it, I think we're going to be see throughout this week some pumps that are going to happen at random times that are going to be consequential to brand new investors coming into the place, brand new investors coming into the space. And you got to keep in mind too, this could be up even a full week delay on all those new investors, because all these new investors, they can't just start trading right away. They get onto Robinhood or whatever, and they got to wait for approval. They got to wait for approval before they can start buying and trading Dogecoin. So when we see those approvals start coming in, I think we're going to likely see some noticeable upward shift. He mentioned Doge throughout the whole thing. He mentioned cryptocurrency and Doge a few times. I don't think he could have mentioned Doge any more than he already did without just being absolutely ridiculous, So someone asked what time is in my time zone. It's about bar time. It's about 2:20 in the morning. Yeah, he mentioned Dogecoin. His mother mentioned Dogecoin too at the beginning, said, please don't buy me. What'd you get me for Mother's Day? And, the mom was like, I hope you didn't buy me Dogecoin for Mother's Day. And he said, I did. I thought that was pretty funny. Sorry, gang. I'm kind of just multitasking over here with a little bit of dinner. So just give me a moment. I'm just kind of getting myself situated a little bit here. Are you by chance in Missouri? No, I'm not. I'm more in the Midwest, north of Missouri. But I got friends in Missouri. I actually have a childhood friend that owns a business in Branson, Missouri. Branson is kind of like it's a trip. I like Branson. It's like its own vibe. I'd say Branson is like Vegas for seniors. Yeah, I agree with you, Forked Tongue. I agree with your comments there. Yeah, so what happened tonight? People are still nervous about it. By the way, where is that guy? Wassam, I just got your message. I will I will inbox you back, man. Okay, just take care of yourself. I will message you back. Okay, when I'm not on the air. Yeah. So well, we are been trading sideways, pretty stable at 53 cents, going into 54 cents. And we recovered really nicely. Like I said, I tweeted it out earlier tonight. They threw everything at us. They threw everything at us in the kitchen sink tonight. The Bitcoin maximalists really made it known what their intentions were going to be tonight. And not only that, but a lot of the suits and a lot of the establishment figures within finance, the more uptight traditional folks within cryptocurrency that had not such nice things to say about Dogecoin, all agreed that they were going to try to sink Dogecoin tonight, and this was going to be kind of our last stand. And there are a lot of comments online like, "Oh, you better sell while you can. You better enjoy it while you can. We're about to bury you guys. This has been a nice trip, but we're about to bury you tonight." And that was pretty much the sentiment I saw going around from these folks going into tonight. But then what happened? We took hit after hit. They unloaded everything they could on us, and here we are standing at about 54 cents right now. That is not a bad result at all. I would say, in context, this is actually a victory, because the fact that they could throw everything at us, and including the kitchen sink, and we come rising out of the ashes of this thing, still trading sideways in the mid-50s, is an absolute victory. For example, when I go to the 1 week chart back here, let me pull this out a little more. Let me readjust this, guys. Sorry, just give me a moment, guys. There we go. And then let me adjust it there. Okay. So this is where we are now, right? So we're at almost at 54 cents. We were here at the same spot, like I said before, just 2 days ago. Okay, on the 6th. On the evening of May 6th. We were back at the point where we're at now just 2 days ago. And now we are trading around the same point. So we didn't really lose much ground. We didn't really lose much ground at all. So we went back in time like 2 days ago. So it's not like they took all this progress we made and they just were able to just completely crush it, right? They weren't able to do that. And so the fact that we've stabilized in the mid-50s after they completely unloaded, I think is a really good sign. I think we came out of that not too shabby, guys. Not too shabby. Let me see. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yeah, let me adjust the chart, guys. There we go. All right, so tonight wasn't a big dip like 420 was. Yeah, and that's another thing, guys, too. Dogecoin never really performs very well on these event days, and that's another thing I was pretty concerned about coming into Saturday Night Live is Dogecoin has a terrible history with planned event days for raising its market value. That's never really been a good direction with Dogecoin. And this really proved to be no exception to that. So it's just one of those things, guys. Dogecoin doesn't perform well under events for whatever reason. I think it's because of the market volume so big, and it's the fourth biggest market volume in all of crypto right now. Still, maybe the fifth right now, actually, after tonight. But I'd have to check. But it's just one of those things, guys. It's just one of those things where it's a lot harder to plan that sort of thing. The larger the market value a coin has, it's a lot easier to have control over planning that sort of thing, coordinating that sort of thing. If you're dealing with a coin that has a market value that's substantially lower than something like Dogecoin, right? So it's just one of those things, guys. And it's not like we haven't been through something like this before. We definitely have. But overall, I would say this is overall a pretty big win. It's just not a win that we can obviously look to the market value on the same night and see it. But I do think it's something that's going to continue to yield results throughout the week and maybe even starting tomorrow. But I don't really like event dates for Dogecoin. Doge is going to do what it's going to do when it wants to do it. And we just got to let it be free. We got to let it be free to do what it wants to do when it's going to do it. And just let that organic growth really just take over when it wants to take over and do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. It's really that simple. But I do know that some investors tonight got freaked out, and they hit the button, they sold it all. I mean, even a few folks in this community I saw that happen. But I don't know what to tell you there. The best I could do is just when I was watching this in real time on the last stream, I was doing my best to explain what happened, to calm people's minds about it. But there's only so much I can do. I can't make your decisions for you. What goes up must come down. Goes up again too. It's just the way of the market. And honestly, where this thing resolved, where did it resolve? It seemed a lot more dramatic because the whales and such purposely waited until Dogecoin was peaking right above 70 cents before they laid it all down in us, right? Well, of course they're going to do that because that's the most advantageous money-making position for them to do that with, right? So that would make sense. So in that regard, it seemed like a lot more of a severe of a dip than it normally would have seen, because all of a sudden you're seeing it go from like 71 cents all the way down to like 51 cents over the course of an hour. But what the chart doesn't, what the live chart doesn't show you, let me check this out, guys. Sorry, I'm lagging a little bit for some. I hope it's not lagging too much on your end, but just give me a moment. All right, let me see here. All right. Okay, so, right now we're trading right around, 53 cents, right? So, where did they start hitting us? They started hitting us, sorry, let me expand this chart a little bit. Let me expand the 1 day. The 1 week's not doing it for me. Okay. That's not going to tell us a story either, because that didn't start till midnight. Let me go back to the 1 week. Sorry, guys. Just give me a moment. My computer's really lagging on my end for some reason right now. And it shouldn't be. Sorry, guys, my computer's just lagging. I can't do the kind of a tech analysis I want to on this right now, so I'll just do it verbally. Obviously, what they did is they waited until its most advantageous spike right at the beginning of Saturday Night Live, and then they just dropped it all on us. The thing is, before it got to that 71 cent point, it was lower before there. So throughout the whole day, we were trading sideways, all the way from like 62 cents to 60 to 68 cents. So I think if we would have went in there, and if we would have just went in there and, yesterday it was like 62 or 63 cents through a decent part of the day. Or, I'm sorry, earlier today, technically yesterday. That's where it was for the most of the day. So compared to that, we lost like maybe 10 cents, like about 10 cents, right? So if someone were to tell you like, hey, all these whales are going to unload and they're going to, it's this coordinated dump and it's going to be severe. So brace yourself. You're going to go from, 63 cents to 53 cents. You'd be like, oh, that sucks. But, we've had worse, it's not the end of the world. It's definitely a bit of a setback, but it's not that big of a deal, guys. Not that big of a deal. So that's kind of how I feel about it, guys. Anyway, if you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you and encourage you to press the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Love to have you stick around and enjoy this and join this awesome community that's been building out so quickly on this channel. And secondly, if you feel the desire to super chat at any time throughout this live stream, that's always hugely appreciated for my time and efforts. So we're trading sideways right at about 54 cents. There's so many people within the establishment right now. They're seeing Dogecoin catch on. They're seeing the incredible potential that it's revealing itself to be. They're well aware of it, and they're just they're really shooken up about it. The establishment's pretty nervous about it, so they're going to try to throw as many curveballs as they can at us in these kind of last-ditch efforts to kind of maybe mute and blunt the Doge explosion, right? That we're really just on the precipice of just breaking wide open. They know it, they can feel it, they can see it, and they know that Elon Musk being so much behind it. Elon Musk has an excellent track record as a businessman and an entrepreneur, and they're not stupid. They know what's coming. They know what's coming. So yeah. All in all, I think Elon Musk did an exceptional job on Saturday Night Live, and I think Dogecoin's hanging in there just fine. I didn't sell any of my Dogecoin through this. I sold 0, and I feel great about that. It never even crossed my mind to sell through the night, through the SNL debacle. It just never occurred to me. It was something that I gave this community heads up on. I just said this. I said right before SNL started, I said, just so you guys know, this is a real possibility that this could happen, and this is why. And I gave two possibilities of things that could happen, and what happened tonight was one of the possibilities I gave, and it ended up coming into fruition. So for those of you who listen to me regularly, tonight shouldn't have, what transpired tonight and the way it folded out shouldn't have became as a total shocker to you. Yeah, Doge Father suits him well. Some of you saying you bought more at the dip. I did too, but I can't spend any more money right now. But what I did is I switched. I took out some money out of my Bitcoin, the very little that I have left, and I reallocated it into Doge when it was at about 50 cents. And I felt pretty good about that move. I'm eating a little bit. It's just kind of hard. I'm gonna wait till I'm off the air so I don't make a bunch of noise. But yeah. Sold all my other coins to buy and support Doge. A said, risky move, but it may pay off, Connor. It certainly paid off for Nick Balls, who just went all in on Doge in 2014. Elon may tweet tonight, too. Yeah, that's possible. He's probably partying right now, I'd guess, with the cast. So we'll see. We'll see. But you got to keep in mind where he is now. It's at 3:45 in the morning where he is, right? So maybe not, because he's normally on my time zone. But stranger things have happened. It's still possible. The Techno King could float a tweet out there before he hits the hay. Yeah, so it's one of these things. You know, I noticed we got some noobs in here. Why is the price down? This, that, and the other thing. You know, I just spent about a half hour explaining this. So, you know, it's one of these things where it's down compared to where it was earlier in the evening, but for where it was over the whole week, it's not really down. So it's down from, you know, the 71 cents where it peaked, but it's not down from where it was 2 days ago. So it's almost like right now we're trading almost where we picking up where we left off 2 days ago. So yeah, again, I just don't really see this as a big deal. I don't see this as a tremendous blowout or anything like that. You know, we got unloaded on, no doubt about it, but you know, considering how severely we got unloaded on, I think Dogecoin's sitting remarkably well. I think it's showing a lot of top-notch resilience. You know, some people are saying I lost hundreds of dollars. You know, there's people that lose and gain much more than that, moment to moment, on something like Dogecoin. You know, it's one of those things where, too, I mean, how do you think, you know, my sometimes co-host Nick Balls feels? I mean, this guy, you know, he's got about $3 million worth of Dogecoin. And when he sees a market, you know, go down by nearly 20 cents within an hour, you know, if he's remaining cool and collected about it, and not losing his cool, then, you know, certainly those of us who, you know, watched our portfolios go down a few hundred or a few $1,000s can handle it. You know, that, not to say that, not to belittle any of that. I mean, nobody knows your financial situations more than yourselves do, right? But, and you got to do what's best for you at the end of the day, especially if you're in, your life is in financial duress, you know. Yeah, strong move there, Edgar. Strong move. But yeah. Yes, when in doubt, zoom out. That's what Upshot always says, and he's one of my closest friends in Dogeland, and I always like that phraseology. So guys, we got about 180 people in chat right now, about 65 likes. Why don't we get those likes up? Just take a moment to do that. Takes a split second of your time. Doesn't cost you a dime. It's the number one thing you can do to help a new emerging channel like this. Just get up through those tricky YouTube algorithms and in front of more eyes. And if you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you and invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Would love to have you join the community. And if you feel compelled to super chat anytime throughout the stream, that's always super appreciated for my time and efforts. Speaking of which, Mr. Frodo coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Frodo, for supporting the show. Mr. Frodo says, now that whales have sold, do you think Elon would be more than willing to buy back a Doge? I bought $700 more. I love the stream. First of all, thank you, Mr. Frodo, for your support of the show and your kind words. Now that the wheel's sold, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know who Elon would be talking to directly to assume role as CEO. I mean, the official Dogecoin team is a bit elusive at this point, but I think that'd be a pretty cool power move if he did do that. I don't even know if that's something, there's no way of us knowing if that's something that's been seriously entertained on any level, but I kind of like the idea of Dogecoin being so decentralized that it has no CEO, but then again, if it has a CEO like Elon, I wouldn't be mad about that either. I would be down for that. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think that could turn out really, really well. And could be really, really good for the Doge brand. So I think it's possible. Someone says we're waiting by the dips in the 30s, but it hasn't even come close. Yeah, I don't think you're going to see 30s. I don't know. I don't think Dogecoin is going to see the 30s again. I think it's more than likely just only up from here, guys, as the week goes on. So you just got to make those decisions for yourself. Sometimes you can wait so long for the perfect buy-in time that you really end up cheating yourself out of good opportunity. It's kind of like that saying, don't let the perfect be the enemy of the good, right? Sometimes we can look for the perfect opportunities or the perfect time to buy in, and the fact is you may never find the perfect time, right? You may never find the perfect time, and you can find good times to buy in. It's much more probable that any of us could find a good window to buy in. It's much more improbable, since none of us are psychic, that we could find the perfect time, right? That's a lot harder. So I've made the mistake myself as a trader. Like, you can wait and wait for the perfect time, and before you know it, you miss even the good windows, and then you miss that opportunity because of that. So just make sure that doesn't happen to you, you know? Yeah, so for example, I transferred some Bitcoin over to, and I reallocated it to Dogecoin when it was around 50 or 51 cents. Could I find a better window? Yeah. Yeah, because it actually went to like 48 cents for a moment there. It didn't last long, but you're also playing a game too by waiting for the perfect window. Before you know it, it could be up to 60 cents and not come down. So it's all about mitigation at that point. Yeah. But all that being said, I mean, we could be looking at the European market is going to start waking up really soon. Asia market shortly thereafter. So we already could see this thing really turn itself around. As soon as in a couple hours, when the European market starts waking up and realistically trading. That's certainly a possibility. I'm trying to navigate eating a taco while on the air, but not sure if that's going to work out, gang. It's a pretty sloppy affair trying to eat a taco on the air, I tell you. But this taco is pretty good. Pretty good. I think they're street tacos. And then what I'm doing right now, I'm taking a little guacamole. Fresh guacamole on a spoon. And I'm putting it right across this taco, ladies and gentlemen. Just giving you the play-by-play of my late night dinner. In case you're wondering what that sound is. This guy's, what is this? Did I tune into ASMR or did I tune into Dogecoin? Well, for the next 10 minutes, you've tuned into both, my friends. But yes, I did enjoy SNL. I really enjoyed it. I thought he did a great job. There you go. There's ASMR right there. Yeah, real street tacos right here, ladies and gents. Good stuff, Maynard. He's always hungry. As Weird Al Yankovic says, just eat it. Another fun line about that, in that song, he says, don't you know there's kids starving in Japan? So just eat it. There's starving kids all throughout this world, but the last place you're going to find one of the last places you're going to find starving kids on this planet is in Japan. So that line of that Weird Al song has always struck me. It's especially funny. I thought Pete Davidson did really good on that skit of him being the sacrificial astronaut on Mars. That was really funny. Sorry, gang. I'm almost done. Yeah, I love how Miley Cyrus I love how Miley Cyrus is giving him a dramatic goodbye in that skit, and she says, "I'm pregnant." He says, "Congratulations." She says, "But it's yours." He said, "Huh?" He says, "Yes, you're gonna be a father." And he says, "No thanks," and then he just shuts the door to the outside planet on her. That was pretty great. These tacos are. I just had one. That's all I need right now. Just need a little sustenance. Not fine. But they're ground beef, lettuce, tomato, onion, some avocado. Nathan says, "I'm debating taking a weekend job to buy more stocks and crypto. Good idea." Yeah, I mean, crypto investments, shouldn't eat into money that you desperately need right on hand, right? So, taking a side gig or something like that is a great solution to having money to trade crypto. Doge taco. That could be a new taco truck. Doge taco. Yeah, it'll come back up with or without Elon. I agree with what Iris Dogma said there. Tim says, "Just don't visit Doge Taco in China." Okay, I won't. I won't. Yeah, you guys, Doge pumped. On Doge's biggest parabolic run of its history, it was in the absence of Elon's tweets. It just took off on its own. It was 3 weeks ago. It took off from 6 cents to 42 cents over the course of 2 days. Elon wasn't tweeting at all during that time about Doge. So, and it's top trending right now. Doge to the moon is top trending right now. So interest in Dogecoin is arguably at an all-time high, just because we don't see it directly reflected in the market value right this moment. Isn't the worst. It isn't the worst, guys. Like I said, it's oftentimes with Dogecoin, it's a delayed reaction. These are delayed reactions.
Yeah, Elon's tweets aren't really like a big game changer anymore. I mean, they were when they first started, but you know what will be a game changer is when Elon plays a role in actual decision making regarding Doge, not just like tweets that say, hey, I like Doge, but when Elon tweets out like, hey, Tesla now accepts Doge, like that's what's going to be where the real game changing is. Yeah, I mean, the whole market is emotions, honestly. But, the best we can do is approach it as pragmatically as we can, despite our emotions. But Dogecoin has always operated on a delayed reaction. And Upshot feels that way, too. So what's happening on the ground usually isn't reflected in the market value of Dogecoin until after the fact, and that could mean a couple days, couple weeks, even a couple months. Yeah, I agree with that, Edgar. Yeah, I think those who have the patience to weather all this stuff are gonna be rewarded. Because I think the fundamentals are strong, the utility's strong, the long-term trajectory of Doge is very, very strong. I didn't think tonight was that big of a stumbling block for us. I really don't. It appeared that way at first, but in the big picture, not really, guys. And we have yet to see all the benefits that are going to be, I believe, are coming as a result of this SNL appearance. Money Pit says, this is the first dip I didn't sell. Congratulations. Congratulations. Is Barry sweating yet? I don't know. You know, he made that bet that he would give $1 million to a charity of the Dogecoin community's choice, whatever that's supposed to mean. I guess we're supposed to all come together on an agreement on one charity. That he'd give $1 million to a charity of the Dogecoin community's choice if Dogecoin hits $1 by the end of May. So definitely got our work cut out for us. Oh yeah, I think plenty of people will be holding Barry accountable. Christian Howard says, sold everything at 72, jumped back tonight at 52. Yeah, I mean, it all depends on where your buy-in point in the first place was. For me, my buy-in started at 2 cents, so that wouldn't make very good sense for me. But yeah, Doge is looking really stable right now, guys, between 52 and 54 cents. Got no one to hold them. Well, I tweeted out something earlier tonight. I just checked on it now. It's got almost up to 2,000 likes, you guys. That's wild. Yeah, Twitter's wild, guys. And what did I tweet out? You might be asking yourself. That's got almost 2,000 likes and counting, huh? I'll show you here. I'll show you. There we go. There we go. So I tweeted that out earlier tonight when we were going down about 20 cents during SNL. I said, still holding 100% my Dogecoin. They can't stop us. They won't stop us. We'll come back like never before. Who's with me? And yeah, that tweet did pretty well. Almost hit 2,000 likes for a small show host like me. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I hope most of you are with me on that too. We'll go back to the chart here, guys. If we had a bear market in October, I might as well sell short. All right. Good night. Good night, Christian. Sounds good, buddy. Right on, guys. Right on. Yeah, for me, guys, it's not a matter of if, it's just a matter of when, honestly. Many times in these situations, wealth, it's just the transfer of wealth from the hands of the impatient to the patient. So, Celeste says, I'm adopting more little doges when payday hits. Yeah, Matt Wallace's channel did hit an all-time high. He's he's the far and away the biggest Doge-related YouTuber on the internet. He's you gotta think at 150,000 subscribers. My channel is only a month old, so I'm at where am I at now? I have 2,610 subscribers. Sounds good, Nathan. We'll see you soon, man. Haha, funny, Ryan. Looks like we're about to hit 54 cents here, so coming up a bit. Yeah, Matt will pop his head in this show sometimes. Sometimes he'll call me on speakerphone, and I'll talk to him over my microphone here for the audience, and other times he'll pop in the chat and say what's up. Oh, it's at 200,000 now. Oh my gosh. No, I don't. I'll be lucky if I get 10,000 subscribers here, guys. That's wild. Yeah, so we could be seeing the beginning. I mean, this is possible. It's possible we're seeing the beginning of the European market waking up right now. So that's a possibility. Mr. Musk said to the moon. Yes, guys. That was cool when he said that. If I was a douchebag like Pitbull. That's funny. The Daily Hold just put out an article saying Dogecoin may see correction for 120% surge going forward. Hold guys, just the beginning. Yeah, somebody. I'd be interested in seeing that article if somebody wants to. If you could DM that to me. A 24-hour nap. What happened to my Doge? Not that much, honestly. I mean, we're trading at mid 50s. I do love his channel, but with you, Steven, my daughter loves the calm, relaxed vibe you give. That's cool. That's nice to hear, Lee. Thank you. We each have our different approaches and our different personalities and vibes, and I think they all just play a role in this whole thing, If you're in one particular mood, you can take on Final Stand, Matt's vibe. Other times you can go with Crypto Batman or Upshot or myself, and I think we all have our just unique vibes and styles. I'm not even quite sure where I fit between the big three. Oh, sure, no problem. I do have a Discord server, guys. You're more than welcome to join it. I'm going to pop a link to the Discord server in the chat for you guys to join. And, yeah, we'd love to have you a part of it. Definitely be great to have more people in the Discord chatting and talking and stuff. So I'm going to put that in the chat right now. And I think almost all of you already follow me on Twitter, but in the event some of you don't follow me on Twitter, I'm going to put a link to my Twitter. I love staying in contact and connected with my audience on Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. My DMs are open there as well. So I'm going to put that in the chat to you guys. Nice and chill between Upshot and Batman. I could see that. So I'm like the guy that's like, I'm like a happy medium between Upshot and Batman. I can see that actually. Matt said to squeeze the juice out of a berry. Delicious. Oh, Erectile Reptile coming in with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that, Erectile Reptile. You're a real stalwart supporter of the show, and always appreciate hearing from you. Erectile says, SNL was a success, in my opinion. No big news, but it's good he explained crypto because a lot of people don't invest because they don't understand it. I totally agree. Totally agree. Good point. And coming in with a random fun fact. In the Philippines, McDonald's serves spaghetti. Wow. Wow. That's so weird. Because spaghetti is not like Italian. Yeah, or spaghetti is Italian, but the Philippines definitely isn't Italy. So that isn't Italy. So that's an interesting fun fact. Thank you so much, Reptile. Appreciate you. Steve says, you're the cool uncle. Upshot is the Doge father. Matt Wallace is the hyped up younger brother. And Crypto Batman is the drunk sibling. That is funny. That's really funny, actually. Well played, Steve. Yeah, Upshot. Yeah, I saw that stream. It's understandable though. I mean, there was just some people in his live stream that were just annoying him and spamming his chat a lot. So I think that put him in a bad mood. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Lee. That's great to hear. You guys are like, I've never seen Upshot more upset than he was today. Yeah. It was all the, I can kind of relate to you though. It's like this, people coming in and spamming with their coins and stuff, and sometimes you get the same questions over and over again, like, how do I buy Safe Moon? People ask that constantly, and then you get people spamming the chat, asking them, ask you to look up their scam coins and talk about it and stuff. So if I had to guess, I think it was a combination of those things that, started to annoy him. This channel community is definitely more mature-minded than the other exaggerated hype channels, for real. Thank you, Chill Auricular. I do try to keep it real for people. I'm optimistic. I'm very bullish. I'm enthusiastic, but at the same time, my logic, I think, is based in reality, and try to give people realistic expectations. Optimistic expectations, but realistic ones, That could be 2, Tim. I can't read Upshot's mind, so that could be 2. But it'll be interesting to see how this whole week plays out on the heels of Saturday Night Live. It's definitely a peak interest right now, that's for sure. Yeah, I try. I'm far from perfect, but I try. When Coinbase adds Doge, it will dump again. Good scalping. What do you mean when Coinbase adds it will dump again? I think maybe you're referring to when Coinbase announced it's going to add, it's going to more than likely sharply increase the MV of Dogecoin, but I don't sure when. I wouldn't say that it's going to dump. I mean, on the day it actually opens, it comes down a bit from the anticipation bump, but I wouldn't call that a dump. I think that'd be pretty unlikely. Yeah, Bitcoin maximalists for the most part we've become the people they once despised, right? Essentially. I'm here, guys. I'm just taking care of something. All right. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Might be breaking out now, Iris says. Well, we are finally at 54 cents. We should all pump and dump elongate. Not the worst idea. You know, the thing is with all these small coins, they all develop their own Discord servers and Telegram groups, and then if you're not careful, you can find yourself getting heavily invested in these red light district coins that are never going to go anywhere, and you get really invested in these communities of these small fringe coins, and can really set yourself up for wasting a lot of time and money. Yep. The fact alone that Elon gave Doge publicity, well, that's only the start. I agree, and it was pretty groundbreaking tonight, and overall, I thought SNL did awesome. I thought Elon did awesome. As far as him doing right by Doge, we couldn't really ask him to do any better than that, guys, honestly. Celeste, it's off to bed. Thank you, Steve and Doge fam. Thank you, Celeste, for always being an awesome mod and such an asset to the community. So, sweet dreams, Celeste. See you soon. And yeah, we are approaching the precipice of 54 cents again, guys. Yeah, small cap tokens are much easier to, do that sort of thing too. But yeah, we're just riding right under 54 cents. Right under 54 cents. Can't really complain there. Yeah, Jack, that was what I spent the first half of the stream talking about, just how well we fared through all of that. Yeah, I'm not sure how long it takes Hulu to post the latest episode. But there's clips out there now of the different skits. Even if you go to the SNL Twitter page, they got a couple of the skits and clips up there now. I don't know what to predict for tomorrow for Doge, Daniel. Honestly, I would say, I don't know. I don't see it going down under 50. I would say it probably, if I had to guess, it'll probably slowly increase to more like be trading between 54 and 57 through most of the day. Doge is made in America. Doge is American made by 2 software developers. That's how it started. Yeah, that's a good point. Iris said, the March Bitcoin dump was worse. And that was with the Bitcoin whales. Yeah, I agree. I think we got off pretty easy considering how epic of a blowout this was intended to be. We got off pretty easy, guys. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, we got off easy, definitely. Heard a lot of cheers in the SNL audience whenever Doge was mentioned. I noticed that too. The people love Doge. Overall, people love Doge. Anytime Doge is mentioned, people cheer. People love the idea of it. They think it's funny. They think it's fun. They think it's cool. Yeah, he does have to watch it there with the SEC, Andy. Definitely, he's got to be mindful of it to a degree. Iris, I'm lining up a developer right now. There's going to be a developer as a guest, a Dogecoin developer, coming on the show soon. I don't have a date yet, but I will have one soon. No, I mean, you're right. The SEC has a lot less power over crypto than they do stocks, but they are flexing it increasingly, as we've been seeing them mess with XRP pretty heavily. Carlos says it's not going below 50. I think you could be right. Hey, what's up, Hassan? Isn't that funny how life works, Tim? I know, it's wild. Hey, Habib, what's your intention? What are you trying to say? Just say it. What is your intention in this room? Tried to take 10% out today, but got screwed by Robinhood. What happened, Andy? Why weren't you able to take out 10%? Were they just down when you wanted to? Oh, Viacom is on the Illuminati team, and you think that Elon Musk is in cahoots with the Illuminati and Viacom. Okay, got it. Thank you. Got wrecked hard on Robinhood. They disabled buying for me 2 days ago. I tried to withdraw money. Yeah, these are things that happen with Robinhood, man. These are very common things you hear people lament about with Robinhood. It's just very, very unfortunate. You guys definitely aren't alone. Yeah, there's definitely some truth to that, Carlos. I agree with that. I've been very happy with Voyager's performance overall, and I encourage people to use Voyager. So if anyone's interested in crossing over to Voyager, I do have a partnership code, and so you get approved right away, same day, and then you'll also get $25 in free Bitcoin if you use my partnership code. And I think Voyager is actually the perfect perfect trading platform to roll out of Robinhood, because it's very user friendly like Robinhood, and it's very intuitive. Except, it's not Robinhood. Yeah, that's the right way to do it, Andy. That honestly, with the credits that I get from my referral codes going into Bitcoin, I use those in everything but Bitcoin. Once Voyager credits my Bitcoin account, I almost always move those around to other coins. Whether it's Doge, Ethereum, or VeChain or whatever. Yeah, no worries. I knew what you were saying. Oh, gotcha, Gary. Yeah, sometimes the Bitcoin credit can take a bit. I definitely wait. Sometimes I have to wait a while to get my Bitcoin credits to get out of the post pending into just getting deposited. Yeah, even USDC coin, yeah, that provides you between 9 and 10% interest APR, which is a great deal if you just have a part of your savings account that you're not going to use anyway. That's just stationary. You could roll it over into a USD coin, which is a stable coin, which give you 9 to 10% APR. For people asking if this is dip, this is the dip, Carlos says. Yeah, you very well could be right. You very well could be right there, Carlos. All right. All right, gang. Let me see what Gary said. Moved a lot of my coins to Voyager for that interest. Litecoin, ADA, mana, free money. Yeah. Well played, Gary. All right, gang. Let me see what time it is. It's about 3:45 here, and I'm not feeling the best. I'm gonna shut this stream down for the night, and I'm gonna just try to relax and watch a movie and get some rest. But I want to thank each and every one of you for joining me, and I'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back tomorrow night with Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls, and we'll be bringing you the latest, greatest breaking Doge-centric news and entertainment this side of the interwebs. So again, I want to thank each and every one of you for joining tonight and hanging out. This was fun. I've been on for about 100 minutes, almost 2 hours, not quite. But again, stay in touch, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And then at that, I'm going to leave you guys with the outro. You can get down to the outro, and stay positive, y'all. And we'll see you soon. This is Steven Steele signing off. Later.